Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio's The Incoherent Ramblings of C&E. Christopher and Eric are your hosts, coming to you live from Greensboro, North Carolina, as we do every Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Our intro music is provided from the Podshow PodSafe Music Network. Check it out at music.podshow.com. Also, feel free to email your topics for discussion, suggestions, and comments to incoherentramblings@live.com.
Hello there. This is Christopher.
This is Eric.
July the 30th, 2009. We are here in the internationally famous C&E Studios, Greensboro, North Carolina. How are you today, Eric?
Fantastic. Yourself, Chris?
Doing pretty well.
Good.
I'm done with work for the week.
Sweet. I can't say that.
I am. This is only like maybe the third vacation day I've taken this year. So
I was talking to Dave after the movie last night, and I won a bid on some cherry kitchen cabinet doors in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tell you about that?
No.
On eBay, I won a bid for 35 solid cherry kitchen cabinet doors.
Mm.
And then I found out it's going to cost me like $190 to have them shipped. So we're thinking about making a day trip out of it, just driving up on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And picking them up.
Whereabouts in Delaware?
Someplace called Yorkland.
Yeah, that's be a hard day.
Yeah, it'd be. I think it's 7 hours there, 7 hours back. You figure it's
Yeah.
16 hours round trip probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not. Would you do it to save $100, or would you just pay to have it shipped? I'm rethinking things now. Plus, I'm thinking it may not even save me $100. It may be more like 60.
Wear and tear plus gas.
Right.
I can see why they're charging so much. I mean, that's a long way.
So. Anyway, if you want to call in.
We're having a technical difficulty. We like Blog Talk Radio very much, but we are experiencing technical difficulties right now. So please bear with us. We don't have our call-in number memorized. It's the same one.
Right. I should have it written down. I do on a separate folder. We could probably ask one of the tailgaters out there. Let me ask them real quick.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're making signs. They're holding it up.
They are.
646 716 6928. So if you trust tailgaters,
I say we
can call in on that number.
I think we have to trust them.
Well,
I mean,
anybody would know they would.
They are loyal.
Yeah.
I mean, they're out here, except for 1 week. They've been out here for a couple months now.
It's right when we had the show off at ENC Studios.
Yes, ENC Studios. Yeah.
So.
We don't go into all the details like we used to, but you can get a hold of us. MySpace, Facebook, Twitter.
I just subscribed to our show last week.
Just now
on iTunes.
And was that not an easy process?
It really was.
You literally go in there, find our show, and click subscribe. That's all you have to do.
That's all you got to do.
And it happens. The magic happens.
Whenever we speak.
Yes.
Magically it appears.
We speak and it comes forth.
Yes. So
no effort on your part.
I went to the movies last night.
Did you go to the movie?
I did. With David, we went and saw Hangover.
The Hangover? Okay.
So, we might do a movie review.
You're going to give us a review?
I think I should.
Okay. Well, we have a movie review of The Hangover.
Coming up.
Later in the show. We have a few...
if time allows.
If time allows. It was hard this week. Last week there was a lot of good stories. This week, the main source that I use, all of them were the same as the ones that were there last week.
Really?
There was about 20 good news stories, but
right.
we've already covered them. apparently nothing good has happened.
Well, I had printed a good story or two, and then I think I left them at home. So
The one where, like, a bear rips a guy's arm off?
no.
Oh,
I guess you could count one of my stories. I won't count it as a good story.
I have
Actually, I won't count two as a good
pretty
story.
good stories. A man saving his family, and a robber having a change of heart. Someone donating to charity.
Always good and heartwarming stories.
It is. And the makeshift zoo. It's for the children. It really is for the children. Well, let's start off here. We got this one here in Grant Pass, Oregon. Everett Skinner and his family. Well, let's just put it this way. They're going to keep their windows closed at night from now on. No more fresh air for them. A bear ripped off a window screen and climbed into their den Saturday night. His daughter, Nicole, woke up around 11:30 to a strange shuffling sound and was the first to spot the Bruin. She quickly retreated to her parents' room to get help. Everett Skinner grabbed his shotgun.
How old was she?
It didn't say. Grabbed the shotgun and went to the den where he saw the bear, he and the bear saw each other at the same time. He said the animal stood up and headed toward him, so he fired. It didn't even faze him. In all, he fired his shotgun 4 times, killing the animal. He tried to donate the carcass to a wildlife rehabilitation center that takes roadkill deer, but apparently none of the animals there eat bear meat. Eventually, he used his tractor to bury the animal. They have no clue why the bear invaded their home. Probably was looking for food. In hindsight, you start thinking of all that could have gone wrong. Nicole Skinner said, "We're very blessed that this didn't go badly. Family members have done what they can to clean up the den, but Skinner says there's probably going to have to replace the carpet because of the rather bloody mess."
Things didn't go that badly. What about for the bear?
Right.
It went pretty badly for the bear, it sounds like.
Right. So, excuse me. He basically, something could happen to his family, to his daughter. Someone could have been injured. He could have been injured. I think if you live in Southwest Oregon, that's a good reason to have a shotgun in your home.
There you go.
Or any house. So, anyhow, a kind of grim story. A bear got killed. He's probably being sued by Peter right now. But it's a good story because he saved his family.
Indeed. Probably eating bear meat for the next week. This is kind of a good story. Police find train suicide woman in bed. So, could have had a terrible, tragic ending, but this happened in Paris.
Train. Yeah. When you first told me about this, I thought you said, "Oh, our tailgaters are having to run for cover. It's starting to rain."
Pouring.
Big drop.
Got them scatter.
They're scattering, jumping in their cars. When you first told me about the story, I thought you said trained, like,
oh no,
like in the ways of suicide. And I was like,
see.
How would one train for that?
No.
It's pretty much a one-shot deal. Okay, train.
This happened in Paris.
Okay.
French police called off their search for a woman who threw herself in front of a speeding train when they found that she had dragged herself home and gone to bed, a court source reporter said. 58-year-old woman who suffered from depression jumped in front of a train on Tuesday as it sped through the station at around 150 kilometers per hour.
I feel uplifted already.
Yeah. Prompting the driver to alert the police that he had just hit a woman. Discovering only a small blood stain on the train and on the platform, police called in helicopters to find the woman because they presumed that she had been sent flying by the collision. But the search was called off when the woman's partner, returning home from a night shift, found her lying in bed with a broken arm and other injuries and rang for emergency services. She had also attempted suicide in the past, but unsuccessfully. So she was partially trained in suicide, perhaps. But
a grim story, but a good story because
it did have a happy ending.
Didn't succeed.
Right, it did have a happy ending.
Hopefully she will get some help.
Yeah.
So she will no longer feel that this is necessary.
Indeed.
Well, just as quick as it started, it stopped. There's a big black cloud about a half a mile east of here, and that's what it was. Oh, they're there. They're coming back.
Good.
Tailgating.
Neither rain, nor sleet, nor snow.
Nor shine.
Nor shine.
I don't know. I think some of them may be drinking some shine. I don't know. The way they act. Well, here's a good story. It's maybe not an exact about face, but close enough. Walnut Creek, California, a man robbed a San Francisco area bank. Apparently felt at least guilty enough to confess his sins and turn the money over, but not enough to turn himself in. Police say a man went to church Sunday night to confess that he robbed the Walnut Creek branch of the Patelco Credit Union. That's probably the Pacific Telephone Company.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, after expressing remorse, the man handed the priest $1,200 and left. The priest then proceeded to beat him. The priest then called the police and made him do 700 Hail Marys. Walnut Creek Police Lieutenant Shelley James says authorities don't know his name or if the money turned over was the entire amount lost in the robbery. The money will be returned to the bank. So, basically, he entered the credit union, handed the teller notes demanding money, claimed he had a gun,
right,
left. They're still looking for him, and they will arrest him when he's found. It doesn't say, I like this.
Yeah.
James says police are still looking for the robber and will arrest him when he's found. Not if he's found, but when he's found.
That's right.
So they apparently plan on finding him and arresting him.
Indeed.
But they might go a little bit easier on him, being that he at least turned the
I don't
money
think
over.
the police will. I think that it might go, if he goes to trial.
Not the police. Yeah, I mean, the DA or
the jury could. Yeah, maybe. I doubt I'd go to I don't know.
I probably wouldn't go to trial. But they might cut him a little slack because he may not have been cooperative with them, but he at least did turn it over.
Right.
A good story, a little change of heart.
Yeah. Well, this is a little more uplifting than my last one. This is actually a holdover from last week. It comes from Florida, Coral Springs. A gentleman by the name of Kelly Hildebrandt will marry a young lady by the name of Kelly Hildebrandt. Makes you think.
I don't know about
that. It's not a joke. An engaged Florida couple has the first and last name. Here's how it all started. 20-year-old Kelly Hildebrandt decided to search Facebook for other people with her name. Up popped Kelly Hildebrandt of Lubbock, Texas. For the first 3 months, the two exchanged emails and then started calling each other. Then they decided to visit, and the couple soon began dating. 8 months after Kelly Hildebrandt sent her first email, he proposed the couple's plans to marry in October. It hasn't been all smooth sailing. A trip on a cruise ship almost canceled when the travel agent deleted one ticket from the system, thinking that she had simply typed in the name twice.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
So I wonder if she'll take his last name or if he'll take hers.
Huh. I guess the monograms aren't going to have to change.
Well, what if she's one of these liberated women that wants a hyphenated last name?
Kelly Hildebrandt.
She'll be Kelly Hildebrandt.
Right.
And if they have children, will they be like George Foreman and name them Kelly?
I would. If I were them, I would.
To add to the confusion.
Absolutely.
I think they should.
Every when people call, they say, "Can I see the Kelly?" Who? Kelly Hildebrandt. I wonder at Christmas time, we got the Christmas packages. I don't know which Kelly it goes to.
Well, I read a little bit longer version of the story, and they did a lot of due diligence to verify that they were of no relation, and they were not. They went back like 7 generations or something, and there's no chance of retardation or anything like that. Well, I mean there is, but not because they're brother or sister or anything.
There's any chance that he'll open her mail?
Well, probably. like the twins that we had a couple months ago from China.
Yeah.
They were opening each other's mail and I think being with each other's partners and stuff. These are not twins. They could very easily open each other's mail.
Can we make it more complicated?
Well, it would be more complicated if their middle name was the same.
Yes.
Then people would have to refer to them as their social, like the last four.
Right.
What's your last four? Kelly. That could be proved to be confusing for the in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, here's a story of goodwill. Literally, a donation left at Goodwill.
Huh.
This isn't really. I'm trying to make it into a good story. I found it to be a humorous story.
Right. Well, it's about donation and goodwill. It's got to be a good story.
It is. This is from Arvada, Colorado.
Anytime somebody makes a donation to Goodwill, it's got to be a good story.
It is. I like Goodwill. I actually donate quite often to them. Glad I have tomorrow off. But next week's going to be a busy week. I'm tired. That's why I'm yawning so much. I'm sorry.
Need more carbs in your diet or something.
I do. A landmine found in suburban Denver Goodwill donation box forced the evacuation of a strip mall.
Huh.
So not just the Goodwill, but the entire strip mall. The rectangular olive green box with the words "front toward enemy" raised suspicion of Goodwill workers. Arvada police say the Claymore landmine didn't go off in the donation box and no one was hurt. A bomb squad disposed of the device. Police Sergeant Jeff Munzingo says it's unclear whether the device was operational or where it came from. No suspects have been identified. Claymore mines were widely used during the Vietnam War. So I was thinking about this.
So it's not available for sale at the Goodwill now?
No. That'd be a bargain.
It would be.
Well, just remember, front and towards enemy.
Right. Always good advice.
Yes, it really always is. I think maybe I was trying to decide, was this a prank?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some kid's grandfather was in the Vietnam War and he found it in his basement and thought that it would be funny. If so, he needs his tail beat. Or maybe if it was some older gentleman that suffers from post-traumatic and was freaking out, and it was a combination of thinking he was giving something away to help someone, and maybe it was really landmine.
Maybe it's even more than that. People were clearing out their basement, and they just said, take all that stuff over in the corner to Goodwill.
Right.
And they just loaded it all up and looked at the Goodwill, not really paying that much attention to what it was.
Who knows?
You know, I'm all the time moving, claim orders and...
I mean,
it's easy. I can see where we get mixed up with.
Right. Well, I dropped off an M16 at Salvation Army because I thought they could use it. But I did that on purpose.
Right.
Anyhow, I'm saying, I personally think that it was someone that meant well. Maybe they were just a little unstable.
Right.
That's what I'm going for. Because
that's what I'm hoping for.
When you value something like that, well, I'm doing it to do a good thing.
Mm-hmm. It's always good news if you get a drunk driver off the road, right?
You know what? People should not be drinking and driving in the first place, ever.
Right.
But anytime we can remove drunken drivers from the road, it is good news, and it's helping us make it safer for all of us.
Well, the next story is good news.
Excellent.
It comes from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. State troopers say a man was arrested Sunday morning after allegedly driving drunk to a state trooper station, mistaking it for a motel. Troopers say Mitchell Desolate, 25, knocked on the front door of Troop A. After troopers busted in, he asked them for a room. He asked if it was a hotel and asked if they had any vacancies. And, of course, he was immediately booked for a DWI.
Right. Promptly. And they don't pull the Baton Rouge State Police. I'm gonna tell you what. Louisiana State. They're
on top of their game.
They are. They're so good. They don't have to go out and find the criminals. No, the criminals come to them.
That's right.
Wow.
It's pretty crafty.
It is crafty. It's a game plan a lot of state highway patrol could maybe put into play.
It was just basically a neon sign that says vacancy.
Exactly. Sheriff departments, police stations, city farms, county farms, state trooper, you name it.
Yeah.
Maybe where the truckers have to pull up and weigh themselves. Vacancy. Yeah. I see the picture.
Free HBO.
Is that it? Kids under 12 eat free.
Right.
Is that a picture of him?
That is.
He doesn't look the brightest.
No, he doesn't.
I'm not trying to be mean.
Not being mean to Mitchell.
No. But this is a good story because instead of driving around looking for another hotel, he was put where he belonged.
Right. And probably got a place to sleep.
He probably did.
Free.
He got a hotel.
He got a free room.
More.
He thought he was going to pay.
Yes.
He had to stay somewhere for free that night.
I mean, it seems like it worked out well for everyone.
It really was a win-win-win.
The drivers were safer.
Mm-hmm.
He was safer.
Police, less work on their behalf.
Less work on their behalf. And this guy got a free room where he thought he was going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's a little DWI on his record now, but, you know.
But hey,
I would venture to guess it's probably not his first. Nor will it be his last.
Well.
Do you like going to the zoo, Eric?
I love the zoo.
Do you love the zoo? What's your favorite animal?
I know your favorite animal.
What is that?
The monkey.
The monkey. The monkey is my favorite
Because
animal.
they throw feces.
That's not why. It's one of the reasons why I like them.
I thought you like to be showered in feces.
No. Well, not you worded that way. I mean, that does have a certain appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, over in Israel, maybe different animals are a little scarce. Mm-hmm. They may not have that much money to keep. I don't know, the bumper cars up to date, and the animals may not really be fed as much as they should and whatnot. Or they may not even be able to get actual animals that they're looking for. But this zoo here in the war-torn part of the Middle East has the only zebra in Gaza. And the kids come from far and wide to get a glimpse of this donkey. Come to find out, it's nothing more than a shaved, nothing more, it's a zebra. Nothing more than a shaved donkey, painted with black and white stripes.
The donkey in zebra clothing.
Yes. Beware. I'm not reading the whole story because it's kind of depressing. It's talking about rotting animals and other such atrocities. But here's a picture of him. You can tell it's a donkey if you've ever seen a donkey. And they shaved his hair down. They literally took human hair dye and painted him black and white. And the kids are ecstatic. They're thrilled because it's the only donkey around.
Right.
So, I just wanted to share that. It kind of tickled me when I looked at the picture of this donkey.
Well, we were talking about monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I have a monkey story.
Okay.
Comes to us, from the monkey capital of Texas, North Texas. There's a big population of monkeys there. This is one that carried over from last week as well. This happened on the 21st. It's a crime caught on camera that has some of the owners in North Texas business going bananas. In a crime caught on camera, let's see here, they have security cameras video of what appears to be a monkey burglarizing their business.
Oh.
Ellen Goldberg has more on this bizarre break-in. Definitely never been robbed by a monkey before, says store owner Jerry Duncan. Yes, a primate is the prime suspect in the latest break-in in this Richardson, Texas nursery. Plants, where they sell plants. Mm-hmm. I said, no way, until I took a second look at it and said, this is crazy. The owners of Plants and Planters are convinced that it's a monkey in the bottom left-hand corner of the security camera tape. Anyway, the 40 plants were missing the next morning. Apparently, the monkey had a human accomplice. Monkey's gone bad. They need a trainer. They say they need to train him better if he's going to get be going on to bigger jobs. But he's got 40 plants. And a policeman said, I don't think that there's too many monkeys in the city, so it shouldn't be too hard to crack this one. So, anyway, that's a monkey to be better off in the zoo, behind bars where you can't be burglarizing businesses.
We'll take a little break from stories.
Okay.
Today is the birthday of quite a few people of fame.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary Swank.
I like Hillary.
I like her a lot.
I mean, I don't think she's the most gorgeous woman. I think she is attractive.
Well,
she's an amazing actress.
She is. I'm a boy, I mean, I'm a girl, I think she's quite attractive personally. I've always been kind of enamored with her. A Fool of a Man, Tom Green. Lawrence Fishburne.
Lisa Kudrow from Friends.
Lisa Kudrow. Paul Anka. Thomas Sowell, a former Marxist, now a white conservative black gentleman.
Oh.
I read his articles quite often.
Henry Ford.
I was going to say, he's 146 today.
146 today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He is. I'm bringing that one up because I know you're quite fond of the Ford name brand.
I am. Absolutely.
You drive a Ford.
I do.
But out of all these birthdays today, I would say probably the most famous as far as world today and like notoriety internationally.
Henry Ford is pretty famous.
Yeah, that's pretty well.
But
not only because the car is named after.
Well, that's a pretty big accomplishment.
Yeah, but
he invented the assembly line.
But what's his box office draw?
But today, his box office draw probably is not nearly as good as who I think you have in mind.
Exactly. Today, 62 years old,
Uh-huh.
the governor of the great state of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I will be back.
Yes, he will be. He is Austrian, correct?
He is Austrian.
He is Austrian by birth.
Uh-huh.
And Austria, I'm not like a geologist, but geographist or whatever that word is.
A geography major?
Yeah, the geography major. He is, however, Austrian by birth, and Austria is over there right next to Germany.
It is.
And next to David Hasselhoff, I have on good authority for a German listener that Arnold Schwarzenegger is like the second most popular person in Germany.
Well, there you go.
And he's the most popular person in Austria.
Absolutely.
So today we want to wish him and all those other people, and people of no fame. If you're a nobody and today's your birthday, we say happy birthday to you. And we say you're not a nobody. But for Arnold specifically, in a language that he probably could partially understand, we say happy birthday.
Sing es leise, sing es laut, du hast Geburtstag, oh ja schaut. Sing es kurz und auch mal lang und alle singen welch Einklang. Happy, happy birthday, welch schöner Tag. Happy, happy birthday, oh wie ich dich mag. Happy, happy birthday, welch schöner Tag. Happy, happy birthday, oh wie ich dich mag.
I have to say that is a horrible song. It really is truly a horrible song, but nonetheless, it is happy birthday to Arnold Schwarzenegger, but several people have sang today.
Absolutely. Chris just opened, a listener just sent Chris a file, an audio file, I guess an update from North Texas business.
We have quite a few listeners in the great state of Texas.
That caught the monkey doing a job last night.
Last night.
They just sent us the audio file
They sure
of that
did.
encounter.
Well, let's play it right now. This is the official.
I'm not sure what we'll hear here.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I guess they fixed that problem.
I guess they did.
I guess burglary is a capital offense in North Texas. Perhaps you just trying to get away. I don't think I heard the police identify themselves there.
maybe for a wild animal, they're not required to.
Perhaps not.
That may not have been the police. That may have been the owner of the place that the chimp was breaking into.
That's true. And perhaps he was taking a potted plant to the owner.
He could have been.
And he was shooting him in self-defense.
He could have been. I don't know. But thank you to our listener there in Texas, T-Dog.
Yes.
As his handle, and he sent that link to us. So that was recorded last night.
Yeah.
So probably won't be back in the news. That's my guess. We have two stories today that overlap. So we're going to split them. I take one and you take one?
Sure.
Which one do you want?
What's the other story we had that overlap?
Perfume.
You take the perfume story.
Okay. Thomas Sowell was born in North Carolina, as a matter of fact.
Who was?
Thomas.
Oh.
He his encounters with Caucasian people when he was a child were so limited. He didn't even believe that yellow was a hair color. That's what he said.
Can you go back to the birthday page?
I certainly can. Hold on 1 second. I can pull that up.
All right, now go back to the Thomas Howell page on the Wikipedia there. That says he was born June 30th, not July 30th.
Well, there
and
you
the
go.
other one says born July 30th. We have a little controversy here.
You shouldn't pull out the
Well, I was wondering if Wikipedia is wrong.
The internet is always right.
But they're both on the internet. I'm confused.
He was born twice.
It was
a long labor.
Well, you know,
it was a month long.
I don't want to ever report news that's incorrect on this show.
We have never knowingly done that.
No, we never knowingly done that. As soon as I saw the error, I thought I better make that publicly known to our listeners.
I don't know which one to believe.
Well, if it's not Thomas's birthday today, that wasn't for you.
Yeah. We don't wish you happy birthday.
Or it's a belated by 30 days. It's a happy belated birthday to you.
Here's his biography. It doesn't say. Oh.
Well,
born
sure.
sometime around this time of year.
I'm sorry you went off on tangent. I just noticed that.
Eric has the sharp eye. He does. He called that. You know, Eric, there's some smells that really make you gag. I have a strong stomach. It usually doesn't make me gag, but here, I don't know what this lady was wearing.
Let me tell you, the last time I gagged, there was a horrible odor coming from what I thought was my laundry room. It wasn't bad, but occasionally I would get a whiff of it.
It smelled like underpants.
No, I couldn't figure out what it was. And I'd go back in there, and it would smell fine. I'd smell trash, it would smell fine. Then it would go away, and I wouldn't smell it. And then I guess maybe I just got acclimated to it. And I'd leave the house and come back in. Oh, there's that pungent smell. And it gradually got worse and worse and worse. This is just a few weeks ago. And then I opened up the door to my wine cellar, and it was far worse. So I figured something's died in my crawl space in my house. That's what I assumed. So I go down into the cellar, and I turn the corner, and there's a full-size dead rabbit on the floor.
Was that the night, the day that I came over that later at night and we had rabbits too?
It is. It was already a little soupy. And I said, well, half of the work's already done.
So you just like scooped it up, put it in the pot, and then cut up some onions and carrots and potatoes, little seasoning, and
it was good, wasn't it?
Actually, I thought it was a little
gamey.
strong.
greasy?
It wasn't. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but I didn't really enjoy it.
Well, I got one seasoning right now. She'll be ready in about a week.
You're going to ship it to PETA.
She's ready, yeah.
Telling you, you called it in your snare.
Anyway, it was the last time I gagged.
Well, I don't gag that often. But I don't know what this lady, maybe this lady was wearing some, like, dead, rotting rabbit perfume. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
She sent 34 people to the hospital.
Wow.
Fort Worth, Texas. At first, fire officials suspected that carbon monoxide or some other toxic fumes had sickened almost 150 people at a Texas bank call center. It turned out that perfume was to blame. MedStar ambulance spokeswoman says 34 people were taken to hospitals, 12 by ambulance, after reporting dizziness and shortness of breath at a Bank of America call center in Fort Worth. Medics treated 110 at the scene. Fort Worth Fire Lieutenant Ken Worley says the incident started with two people complaining about dizziness after a coworker sprayed perfume. Others reported being sick when an announcement was made that anyone with similar symptoms should exit the building. Investigators do not know what type of perfume was sprayed.
I'm going to ask you what the name of the perfume. I don't know.
They probably wouldn't want to release that.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. Now, some of this could have been placebo.
Could have been.
Because it says, others reported being sick when an announcement was made that anyone with these symptoms should leave the building.
Or it could be, I get a free day off work.
Right.
It's a perfect excuse to leave. I don't feel good.
I'm dizzy and I feel nauseous. I need a hand.
No, I think I can drive myself a lot. I don't need you there.
Maybe that fresh air would help.
I really don't think I have room for anyone else. No.
So it probably could have been placebo and just, looking for a way to get out of work.
Mm-hmm.
An excuse to get out of work. Nonetheless, it did make some people sick, and there must have been some pretty obnoxious perfume. I smelled a few that were pretty bad.
None of that sent me to the hospital bad.
No, never that. But I smelled some that were pretty stinky.
Huh.
You got something for us, or should I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the second page of the story. Let's see. Here we go. I wasn't prepared. I was so enthralled by the perfume story.
Enthralling it was.
This comes from, I don't know what it's, from Queens.
Huh?
Queens woman pours boiling water on cheating husband's crotch.
Wow.
Yes. Enraged at being two-timed, the Queens woman poured boiling water on her unfaithful husband's groin as he slept on Monday. In a twisted act of revenge, Olinda, 67, a registered nurse, carried out the crotch-scalding attack to ensure her spouse stopped cheating, cops said. She was hurt and angry that after all this time being married, he was stepping out on her, a police source said. The painful wake-up call left Emmanuel, also a nurse, screaming in the bedroom of the couple's home on Milburn Street. I could hear it through the ceiling, said a mother of two who rents an upstairs apartment in the feuding couple's house. It was a physical altercation. It was a woman screaming at him in the background. They took him out on the stretcher, said the neighbor. The woman immediately regretted the assault and called 911, cops said. She was treating him with cold compress when paramedics arrived. Her husband, 67, suffered second and third degree burns from his knees to his abdomen. Let's see. She had recently learned that her husband of 20 years had been unfaithful. So, anyway, I had read further a longer story on that, and it said that she poured the boiling water on him. Of course, he immediately woke up screaming in pain, jumped up, and the skin was peeling away from
his scrotum.
His scrotum. He passed out, and when he came to, she was hovering above him with a 2x4, which is slightly different than the report I have here of her feeling, regret and calling 911 immediately afterwards. So I'm not sure which of those two stories is correct.
Maybe when he came to, she had the two before, maybe then she was stricken with regret and called 911.
Perhaps.
When she saw the trauma he was going under.
I don't know. If there's skin peeling away from my scrotum, I would hope someone would feel more regret.
I would hope they would just go ahead and hit me with two before.
Put me out of my misery. Absolutely.
I'm just leaving one. I have several things that came to mind. I'm not going to say. I'm not going with the other story. The one I sent you today about the horse.
Oh. Terrible. Sugar.
Let's just put it this way. Some people don't learn their lesson the first time.
Right.
Just say,
nah. Say that.
Nay means no.
Nay means no.
Nay.
Anyway.
Well, we both were taken to church as children.
Yes.
And there were plenty of times as children we didn't want to go.
Right.
For whatever reason. Maybe Sunday school was more boring than you could imagine, or maybe there was a bully in our class that beat up on us, or
right.
Maybe we just didn't feel well, but not sick enough to stay at home. Well, here's a Utah boy. He's fed up. He's like, I'm not going to church today. A 7-year-old boy led officers on a car chase in an effort to avoid going to church. Dispatchers received reports of a child driving recklessly on Sunday morning. The deputy says one witness said the boy drove through a stop sign. I saw the video, and he was driving through many stop signs.
Right.
Anderson say 2 deputies caught up with the boy and tried unsuccessfully to stop the Dodge Intrepid in an area about 45 miles north of Salt Lake City. The car reached 40 miles per hour before the boy stopped in a driveway and ran inside the home. Anderson says when the boy's father later confronted him, the boy said he didn't want to go to church. The boy is too young to prosecute, and no citations were issued, although police did urge the father to make his car keys more accessible to children.
Kid was too young to prosecute.
Yeah, apparently so.
What's that mean? If you commit crimes before a certain age, you can't be arrested for them?
Maybe those type of crimes. I mean, maybe if you kill someone or like some kind of capital offense, but maybe there are no laws to prosecute you for unlicensed driver if you're not 7 years old.
Right. Well, you think your license is what? Huh. Anyway. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think this is another story that we shared. Fake cop tried to stop real cop in California.
Happens all the time.
Police say 21-year-old Antonio Fernandez Martinez of Oakland was arrested Wednesday after trying to pull over an unmarked police vehicle. Martinez was driving a Ford Crown Victoria outfitted with flashing lights and a microphone and speakers. Martinez, a convicted car thief, will have his felony probation revoked and could face a prison term. The officer, Jim Beer, says Martinez probably thought he'd be an easy mark to rob. Or did he get it wrong?
It's like someone jumping a 5th degree black belt, taekwondo.
Right.
And get the smackdown brought down upon them. Well, I believe you've already mentioned that you and David,
yes,
mutual friend of ours, who's joining us tonight. He's not listening,
right,
but he is joining us tonight for our after-show party. You guys went to the movies last night, and you were going to provide us a review. Since you are the show's official...
We have 15 minutes. I don't think it'll take me 15 minutes to do that.
Okay. Right. Well, you're going to have a review, and then we have another review.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We went and saw Hangover last night.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Okay. should you want to review how I rank films?
Yes, you should. You should
want me to do that?
Yes.
Okay. I rank them either as being paid full price at the theater, okay, or matinee, okay, or it's a rental, okay, or it's a wait for it to come on HBO, okay, wait for it to come on network TV, or not at all.
Right.
Okay.
Like Flight of Icarus.
Right.
That would be a not at all.
That would be not at all.
Gotcha.
Like Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. That would be a not at all. That would be a negative. Opposite.
Ishtar.
Yes.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Okay. Hangover, by the way, I went and paid full price last night, and I'd do it again. In fact, I might pay again to see it. I'm definitely going to own it.
My friend Jamie actually has seen it twice.
Oh,
I think, in fact, when we were with him a couple weeks ago, he said that he had seen it twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying.
You were asleep.
Oh. I was asleep.
That's why you have to go see it again, because you probably slept.
No, I didn't. I had my attention the time. I was laughing out loud. It was hilarious. So, anyway, the director, Todd Phillips, also directed Old School, which I know is a movie that you enjoy watching. So, I thought that was interesting. It stars Brad Cooper. You know who that is? The guy from Wedding Crashers, what I remember from. Ed Helms. Is that it?
Yes.
Andy from The Office. Zach Galifianakis. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Not very famous, but he makes the movie.
Right.
He is hilarious. And I remember him from a TV show that's on Sci-Fi that I just started watching like a few months ago because it was like on all day and I kind of liked the first one. So I watched it for a couple of days straight, called True Calling. That had that Elisa Dushku in it, which I find her attractive, which is part of the reason why I watched that show. But I recognize him from that. He's also in that upcoming movie, The G-Force.
Which I will not.
Well, I'll probably end up having to see with my daughter. And then Justin Marthea, he's from National Treasure. The sidekick, Nick Cage, Nicolas Cage. And Heather Graham was in it. So anyway, basically it's about a bachelor party that happens in Vegas. Things go very, very, very wrong. Well, what's great about it is that it's a movie that is what the movie doesn't show you. You know, it's not your typical bachelor party where they show the people getting wild. It shows the build up to the bachelor party into the next morning.
Right.
So it keeps you imagine, and then it shows all this bizarre stuff in the room, and you're trying to figure out what in the world happened the night before.
Right.
Which is, of course, what those three groomsmen try to do too. They wake up the day after, and it's just hilarious watching them try to piece together what happened the night before and what happened to the groom that they were kind of entrusted with.
Right.
And so I don't want to put any spoilers in there, but it's definitely hilarious.
So you
recommend full price?
You recommend full price?
I do. It's my highest rating.
It's your highest rating.
And very few comedies would get that rating for me. So and I think it had so many classic one-liners and that you could use that. I think that would be beneficial to see it again because you could pick up on those and maybe have a better job of remembering them. So that's it. That took 5 minutes, but that's my review.
Well, we have a review of the Titanic.
Oh, good.
Well, I thought I would follow up your review with another review.
That's your favorite rental, right?
I own it, and yet, even though I own it, I still rent it. I feel like I have to pump as much of my money into it as I can. Right. It really is.
How you doing? This here is Shirley Q. Liquor. I wish those children had never rented that damn Titanic movie. That just hurt my heart every time I hear it. I go choke up. You know, it's just terrible the way that damn picture ended. Far out there in the water, it was a big boat swimming out there from one side to the other. I guess this happened about 60, 70, 80, 90 years ago, Lord. Oh, see, I'm emotional. And then Leonardo da Vinci and that big hip girl, they met on there and they fell in love. And she squeezed his hand and they made love in the back of a pickup truck or something on that boat. I never saw that. It was kind of promiscuous. And she said, near, honey, or far, wherever you is. She said, I will never be apart. And then she let him go and he just went down there in the water and drowned. I said, well, that was ignorant. And that man from The Young and the Restless was chasing on to her. And what else was on that picture? Oh, they hit that iceberg and then the ship turned bottom side upwards and sank. It just hurt my heart. It was a terrible picture. Oh, Lord. I can't stand to look at no picture make you cry. And I feel like that was jerking me. She said, near, far, wherever you is, I won't forget your ass, but I'll sure enough let you go. Sat up there froze silent. That's a shame. I keep looking at that picture hoping it'll end different, but it never do. I just find that that's terrible. Damn shame. Oh, where my Kleenex is at?
But one of terrible. It is terrible. I don't have the figures in front of me, but one of the most successful box office hits ever.
Right.
So, I mean, anytime we can do a review on it, I think it's always apropos.
There you go.
And I think Shirley Q. Licker does a swell job there.
She does a very, very swell job.
You know,
solid.
She is available. One of the services she offers is you can have her call a friend of yours if it's his or her birthday, and you call and you tell her a little bit of your friend's name, phone number, a little bit about your friend, what your friend may like or dislike,
right,
hobby, stuff like that, and she will create a little, she'll just put together a little commentary, and she'll call and leave them a voicemail. Humorous in nature, so that's kind of funny if you want to check on it. Shirley Q. Licker. She called someone that it was this person's birthday.
Right.
This person liked cows. She called and she was talking about cow who was in her living room pooping all over the furniture, and there was flies buzzing on it. I heard it. It was quite entertaining. So, but she also does movie reviews, as we just heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
But pretty much just
multi-talented.
Mostly what she does is social commentary, and that's what I appreciate.
Right.
We are out of stories.
Well, I had one. But no, we can save it for next week.
No, I think you should. I think you should read it.
Do we read this one?
I think you should. After the show, we go to a Mexican restaurant,
right,
El Mariachi, where we enjoy some food.
Yeah.
And they have soups on the menu there.
They do. What kind of soups they have?
It's Mexican soup.
Right.
I'm really not sure. It's a Mexican soup.
Mm-hmm. Man sues claim jumper, which is apparently the name of a restaurant, claiming condom was in his soup. That's what I said. Mission Vejo man is seeking unspecified damages, claiming that he chewed into a condom in his French onion soup.
Well, you know those French people.
I know. The man who has sued in Orange County Superior Court contends claim jumper and any vendor associated in making the soup was negligent. The company today issued a statement denying the validity, easy for you to say, of the man's allegations. Claim jumper has more than 46 locations nationwide. According to the lawsuit filed Tuesday, this 50-year-old man was eating at a Mission Vejo claim jumper at Santa Margarita on Easter Sunday. The server brought him some soup, and he began to eat it. Suddenly, he felt what he believed was a tough piece of cheese on one side of his mouth. He could not chew it into pieces and commented to his family that it felt like it was rubber. He spit it out, smoothed it into a napkin, at which time his wife said, "Oh my God, it's a condom."
Mm.
The suit reads that the condom had a knot in it, which later was untied at the restaurant's by the restaurant's general manager because he thought it may have been a rubber glove. After the knot was untied, it was apparent that the item was a condom. So the suit says that he vomited once in the restaurant's bathroom, again in the restaurant's parking lot, and because of the incident has since had many sleepless nights and anxious days.
I'm sure he is.
And he's concerned about
emotionally scarred.
He's concerned about any diseases he may have contracted as a result.
I'm sure it was a used condom.
I'm sure it was.
And probably used by drug addicts as well. So all kinds of disease.
The restaurant did not bill the family for the meal, though.
No.
They got that condom for free. They requested the female employees voluntarily be tested to see if there's a DNA match. To the condom. Anyway.
That's nasty.
It is nasty. I've never found a condom in my suit.
I've never even heard of plain jumper.
I hadn't either. But apparently there's 46 of them.
That looks pretty good. That looks appetizing.
46 of them. You get condoms in there.
This is their, you can order takeout online. There's their half rack of rib, sauteed with condoms. I have never heard of this. Interesting. It looks pretty good.
It does look good. When are they located out of?
Avocado rolls.
When are they located out
I
of?
have no idea.
Must be California-based.
Location.
I bet it's California.
Arizona. California, Colorado, Illinois, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, Wisconsin.
There you go. Wisconsin's probably our closest.
Wisconsin. Illinois.
Yeah. Oh, Illinois.
That'd be closer to Wisconsin.
I think you could say Illinois.
We're about out of time, and that's a good thing because we are out of material.
Yes, we are.
I will share. I saw those avocado rolls. That reminds me. Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Which is overpriced, but I will have to give them this. Generally, everything I've ever ordered there has always been good, and they give you large portions. So, if I'm going to have to pay too much, I do like to get large portions.
Did they open the one in front of the center?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, I thought there was one coming, but maybe not.
It's the chains that they open there.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know about the cheesecake. They have this appetizer. It's kind of a Asian Tex-Mex fusion, where it is a deep-fried egg roll. And on the inside of the egg roll is avocado, tomato, onion, and maybe some cilantro and jalapeno. And then they have this dipping sauce. And it sounds weird, but it's absolutely fantastic. I ordered it. I was like, that actually sounds good.
That's an appetizer?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, well, they're probably about 3 bites, and I think you get 6 of them.
Awesome.
They are absolutely just wonderful. I've gone there before and just ordered those with a glass of water in the afternoon. So I would recommend going to Cheesecake Factory and order it. Yes, I would. We have not given any props to our unofficial sponsor.
No.
Hey, Bernice and Joy, tell everyone which power wheelchair got you to the Grand Canyon.
Hover round. Now I'm free to see the world.
With a hover round.
Yes, with a hover round. You are free to see the world. And if they ever actually take our suggestion of making a hover round hovercraft model, then you will truly be free to see the world.
Yes.
Literally the world. You may want to make sure.
And you truly could take the hover round to see the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, you could.
As advertised.
Yeah. Of course, you'd want maybe some parachutes built in. You would also probably want to make sure it's sea ready. But then you could. We're out. Have a good evening. See you next time.
This has been Blog Talk Radio's The Incoherent Ramblings of C&E. Christopher and Eric are your hosts, and we would like to thank you for listening to our show today. Don't forget to tune in for next week's show, live from Greensboro, North Carolina, as we are every Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time.